bird on a tree. I'm just sitting here. I got time. It's clear to see from up here. The world seems small. We can sit together. It's so beautiful, you and me. We meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free. Sometimes you need to go and take a step back to see the truth around you. From a distance you can tell. You and me were meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free. You and me meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free. It's clear to see from up here. The world seems small. We can sit together. It's so beautiful, you and me. We meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free. Sometimes you need to go and take a step back to see the truth around you. From a distance you can tell. You and me meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free. You and me meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free.
Hi, good people.
Hai, apa khabar semua? Assalamualaikum.
So this is the second week that we're doing this mukbang. Today we have mac and cheese that you have just seen that me and my brother made, and then we also have kind of like a prawn dumpling
Yes.
that we bought. It's pre-packaged, so it's not like we made it or anything like that. It's pre-packaged, so we just rebus, you know.
Kita merenihkan dia lah.
Renee.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we are going to try my mac and cheese. Some people bake their mac and cheese. I don't. I just make them. Ooh. I just make them naturally. You create the roux that you put in the milk, and then you put in the cheese. But what I like to do is something a little bit extra, is to include canned tuna. I just feel like it gives it a little bit of a flavor. Okay, so I was thinking of having it with my Tabasco, but something happened to it. It died. So I'm not gonna have it with Tabasco. We have this sauce, buldak. This is of course halal. It's halal. We are gonna have it with the dumpling. So this is what we call the death sauce. It's the death to your ass.
Okay.
Your ass will die.
Ya, sos ni memang pedas saudara. Jadi siapa nak cuba bolehlah, siapa yang boleh tahan pedas.
Okay, so we're gonna
Cuba.
try the mac and cheese that I made.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Hmm.
Ini memang makanan kegemaran family.
I'll cook this once in a while. But usually it's much more cheesier than this, but we don't have that. I mean, the
Ini yang
cheese that,
mencukupi saja untuk
the cheese that I bought because I made something else earlier this week, so not enough cheese.
Kalau anda mau ikut resipi adik saya, anda boleh taruh cheese yang lebih. Jadi dia tidak begitu kering seperti ini. Tapi yang di mana memang selalunya kita lebihkan cheese. Jadi lebih berkrim. Okay.
So I'm gonna try the dumpling with the buldak sauce. Okay. Very spicy. But the spicy combination and the mac and cheese, I think it's nice.
Jadi seperti yang anda tahu, yang telah awak melihat, atau anda melihat episode yang lalu, kami akan menceritakan berbagai cerita seperti horor ataupun menyeramkan ataupun kata orang Melayu hantu
Misteri lah.
Misteri. Jadi misteri. Baik cerita saya pada kali ini, pada hari ini, di mana satu waktu dulu family kita ni suka memancing, ya. Jadi pada satu malam ni, di mana mak dan adik saya tidak ikut, cuma saya, bapa saya dan pakcik saya. Pada malam tu kami telah pergi ke suatu tempat yang untuk memancing, yang di mana sekarang kalau tidak silap saya sudah tak ada masuk, sudah dilarang. Ya. Jadi pada waktu tu
Where is it at, like west or east
itu
or
kira
north or south?
kira di west lah, di west of Singapore. Tak banyak tempat yang orang tak banyak orang tahu yang tempat ni boleh memancing pada waktu tu lah. Jadi tempat tu memang sunyi. Dan kalau satu waktu tu, kalau anda pergi memancing tu hanya anda seorang je yang ada di tempat tu. Pasal apa? Satu, pertamanya tak banyak orang memancing. Yang keduanya, tak banyak orang tahu yang situ ada untuk mula memancing. Kerana tempat tu memang ada agak baru dan terpencil. Jadi kami
Baru
memilih
at that time lah.
at that time, pada masa tu.
How old were you?
Jadi masa tu saya baru berumur dalam belasan tahun, ya. Jadi pada malam tu kami memancing seperti biasa. Dan balik pada cerita saya tu, pada malam tu pakcik saya yang memandu. Dan setibanya sampai di situ memang agak malam, ya, pasal kita dah lepas solat Isyak baru berangkat ke sana. Jadi bila sampai di situ kita sudah pun agak dalam 10-9 malam. Bila sampai cuaca agak cerah dan tidak ada awan ataupun ada yang menunjukkan yang akan hujan pada malam tu. Agak cerah. Jadi bila kita sudah sampai, kita set up semua barang-barang, mancing apa semua, ada dalam sejam 2 memancing, kemudian tu tiba-tiba awan dengan ribut.
Dengan serta-merta?
Dengan serta-merta. Tapi belum hujan tau. Baru macam ribut dengan angin sekuat-kuat apa, tiba-tiba datang. Jadi ayah bapa saya pun cakap, okeylah, tak apa, kita teruskan aja memancing, tengok pada macam keadaan. Jadi bila keadaan memaksa pada masa tu, tiba-tiba dengan serta-merta angin, pada kita sampai tu angin tak ada angin, tak ada ribut, tak ada awan pun cerah, pasal nampak bintang tu semuanya. Pada malam tu, pada selepas sejam 2 memancing tu, tiba-tiba angin kuat, awan menebal dan menunjukkan nak hujan. Tak lama tu, ataupun apa tu, petir. Jadi memancar. Boleh tu menakutkan pada malam tu. So, jadi ayah kata, okey, kita pack dalam van semua balik. Jadi kita tunggu dah dalam van. Tunggu dalam van, jadi kita masa tu van. Kita tunggulah sementara hujan reda, kan. Tapi hujan tak berhenti-berhenti. Tetap makin lebat. Dan angin betul kuat pada masa tu. Yang buat menakutkan tu adalah petir tu tiba-tiba boleh menyambar dekat tu oil rig apa orang kata, tempat penyedotan minyak ataupun pemrosesan minyak di tengah lautan tu, kan. Betul-betul dekat sekali dengan kita. Jadi saya kata okeylah, oleh kerana keadaan memaksa, kita terpaksa berpindah tempat lah. Kita tak boleh memancing kat situ. Pasal apa? Yang buat kita takut tu kerana panahan petir. Pasal tempat tu luas, tak ada pokok, tak ada apa. Jadi kita boleh kita sebagai manusia tu adalah salah satu sumber untuk panah tu akan memanah kita lah. Jadi tak safe lah. Jadi kita berpindah ke tempat lain. Ya. Itu yang peliknya, kan.
My story happened in our previous house. It's not the current house that we're staying right now. It's in the previous house that we stayed in. So our family kind of have this tendency to stay up pretty late, watch TV, read the news. we just like lepak at the hall together. Yeah, so we pretty much stay up pretty late. So one night, I retreat back to my room because I was feeling very tired already. I want to go to sleep. It will kill his ass tomorrow. So basically, I was about to go to sleep, and my bed was situated just right beside the window, and we were staying on the 9th floor, right, previously. So my room is situated not beside the corridor. So basically my window, there's nothing outside, right? You know our the layout of our house. There's nothing outside of our window except for car park. You know, when I open up the window every morning, I can see the car park. So there's no way that anybody can walk past my window. I mean, walk outside of my window. There's nothing there. And we are on the 9th floor, right? So on that night, my window was closed. And for some weird reason, I was about to doze off. I was, you know, what you lie down and then you kind of like think about some other stuff before you actually really doze off, right? So I was in the middle of dozing off, and I'm still awake, and then I heard someone knock on my window 3 times.
Oh, betul.
Yeah. So I open up my eyes. I'm like, oh gosh, does that come from my window? Like, really? And then I was like, but was I sleeping already that I dreamt that someone was knocking? Because it's very impossible. It's really impossible for someone to just knock on my window. So I was like, maybe I was already dozing off. Well, you know, and I heard that. Well, I heard that I was already dozing off. So I was like, I ignore it, and I went back to sleep. I closed my eyes again, and then the moment I closed my eyes, one more time on the window, and I was like, what the hell? Am I dreaming or am I not dreaming? So this time around, I'm not gonna even close my eyes. I'm just gonna open up my eyes. So I opened up my eyes like this. I was just like I was so determined. I don't want to go to sleep. I don't want to close my eyes. I just want to make sure that I did not close my eyes. I did not go to sleep. So I opened up my eyes, and true enough, the next one came out. I mean, like the next knocking on the window happened, and I was like, shit, who is flying outside of my window right now, knocking on my window? So I immediately got up. I called for my dad. I opened up the door. I went up to my parents' room. I called out for my dad, and then my dad went in, and my dad was like, don't think anything is happening here. But I think he was just trying to reassure me. But he was like, I don't think anything is happening in here. And then I walk out, and my cats were making a lot of noise, you know, those threatening noises. So they were like making a lot of noises. And for some weird reason, the vase, if you can remember, Mom used to have this.
Pasu bunga yang delok kat luar tu lah.
Yeah, it's made out of glass, I think. Yeah, that it's see-through. So that particular glass, someone just knocked it off. And the weird part is that my dad, my mom was still in her room, so it was just me and my dad. I was just right outside of my bed and my bedroom, and my dad was inside of my bedroom. So who knocked? I mean, that vase is right beside it's in the hall, right beside the TV, right? So who knocked it down, right? So my cat was around my bedroom area as well. So my bedroom and my brother's bedroom is just side by side, and then my mom's bedroom is here. So my cat was lingering around this area, and the vase was here. So who knocked it down, right? So it was a chaotic night. Everybody, my brother got up as well because we need to clear up the glass shatters and stuff like that. So
Right. kalau nak difikirkan memang tak masuk akal lah kan. Pasal apa? Kucing saya tidak begitu agresif ataupun begitu nakal pada malam tu lah. Jadi yang peliknya tu jadi persoalan itu siapa yang melanggar pasu bunga tu kan?
Yeah. By the way, guys, my previous home. There's a lot of story to tell at my previous home. It's not how do I say it? We don't see any ghosts, but there's a lot of what Malay call it gangguan, like disturbances.
Kalau anda boleh tahan pedas, anda boleh cuba chili sauce ni. Kalau tidak, jangan.
What?
Saya juga orang Melayu tapi tekak saya macam berapi sekarang ni.
Your next story?
Jadi cerita saya yang kedua di mana rumah saya rumah kami yang dahulunya jadi saya dan ayah baru balik melawat arwah Datuk pada waktu itu, dan itu tak salah saya dalam pukul 2 lebih pagi ya. Jadi bila ayah dah letakkan kereta di tempat kereta, dan kami ayah dan saya jalan menuju ke blok kami lah pada masa itu. Dan tiba-tiba bila kami jalan, tiba-tiba ada dengar suara bayi menangis. Ya. Jadi kami tak boleh peduli lah pasal 2-3 pagi is common bagi untuk bayi yang bangun dan menangis ya. Tapi yang peliknya bayi itu menangis sehingga kan membuat bulu roma kami boleh meremang ya. Jadi jadi saya melihat ataupun tenung muka ayah cakap, abang teruskan jalan, jangan pusing belakang. Saya pun tak kenapa pula ni kan, kenapa tak boleh pandang belakang. Jadi dah macam cerita itulah jadi macam cerita movie tu pak. jadi saya pun agak pelik, kenapa tak boleh pandang belakang. Tapi oleh kerana ayah cakap macam itu, jadi saya ikutlah. Saya tak pernah pandang belakang. Jadi selepas beberapa langkah, saya rasa dalam berapa meter gitu baru sampai ke blok, saya terdengar suara seorang wanita mengilai. Jadi saya tak macam, oleh kerana saya tak pandang ke belakang, jadi saya tak tahu siapa yang mengilai kan. Jadi saya tak tahu itu ada manusia ataupun benda halus ataupun jin dikatakan. Jadi kami terus mempercepatkan langkah untuk balik ke rumah lah. Jadi mungkin bapa saya tahu yang benda tu adalah benda halus ataupun jin.
I think it's quite self-explanatory. Like at 2-3 AM, I mean like if someone would
siapa dah
would
mengilai?
so you know.
Siapa dah ketahui bila mengilai macam tu kan. Jadi agak pelik dan menyeramkan lah pada malam tu.
You guys can give the mac and cheese recipe a try if you like. We have tried it with tuna. I think at some point we've tried it with salmon as well, but we don't really quite like the salmon. We prefer the tuna. I mean, at least I prefer the tuna because I'm the only one who cook it.
Tapi memang betul memang family saya pun, family kita ni memang suka adanya diletakkan tuna di dalam.
Because I think if it's without the tuna, it'd be very plain,
Betul.
right? Like my brother told you earlier on, our family likes to. Well, I don't like to fish, right? My family loves fishing. My dad especially loves fishing. So there is a point that my dad tends to change his fishing spot
Sport. Tempat
fishing
memancing.
spot a number of times. So sometimes he is in the west area, sometimes he's in the north area, sometimes he's in the south area. He was in the south before. And then east very,
Yes, jarang.
unless if we have chalets or whatever, or like a picnic, and then he will do it there, but other than that, no. So this happens when he changed his spot to the south of Singapore. When we were all at that particular spot in the south of Singapore, and another family joined us. Lydia, I mean, she was in one of my other channel. So Lydia's family joined us. Lydia is my cousin, so their family joined us just to like sit around and chit chat and stuff like that. So you know, I don't really like fishing, right? So Lydia and I, we went into the car to listen to music.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
so the car was parked quite a distance away because there is like a green patch, right? So like a green patch and the car green patch, and then after that the where Dad was fishing, and then the other side of the car, there's this one huge, very huge tree. I don't know. I think it's a very ancient tree. It's huge. It's super huge. It's like a few trees being grown together like that, but it's so huge. I don't even know how to describe it, but it's really, really big, the tree. And if you can imagine such a huge tree, there's a lot of branches, and the leaves, there's abundance of leaves. So we were listening to music and stuff like that, and then suddenly I was sitting at the driver's seat, if I'm not wrong, and then Lydia was sitting at the passenger seat. And then we wind down the what's it called? The window. We wind down the window, and then when we were listening to music, at the corner of my eye, I saw like the leaves moving, like something is at the tree lah. And then after that,
Adakah mungkin tu angin? Tidak.
maybe, but I think it was something else at the tree. And then suddenly Lydia said, "Oh my God, such a huge bird! It's a white bird. It's huge."
Oh, okay.
So-
Dia menegur lah, dia tu lah. Dia menegur burung tu lah maksudnya.
Yeah. So the tree, something came from the tree, and it's huge and it's white in color, and it was just flying past very fast across us. So it was flying above us, and it was midnight. Because when Ayah fish, it's always really very, he always fish very late at night. So what kind of bird? Until now, we don't know what kind of bird, which is so huge and white in color, passed us by. No one else sees it except for me and her. Until now, we don't know what kind of bird is it, and it's in the middle of the night. So if you guys know what kind of bird flies in the middle of the night and white in color and it's super huge, let us know. Comment down below. Yeah, so that's the stories that we have for you guys this week.
Jadi jangan lupa subscribe, komen,
And like! See you guys next week.
See you guys this week. Bye. Assalamualaikum.